Man, you know the children looking up to you, fool. What the dumbass nigga? What the fuck is you talking about? I hate niggas. That's why I started growing my beard all white. Oh, hold on. Cut that out.
You're not my girlfriend.
Cut this shit off. How you cut this shit off, man? You gonna race? Hey, get your little money back. I'm finna send your money back. This interview dead. Cut this motherfucker. How you turn this bullshit off? I done said too much. Fuck that shit. Hold on. What they talking about? Hold up. Hey, baby. Hey, come here. Where my gun at? I'm telling you, I'm finna set this bitch on fire, nigga. Y'all don't erase that motherfucker bullshit, nigga. Yeah, you better. You better. You better. Just like with Tank Davis. If you disrespect, you get your shit. That's just the way it is. It's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do about it. They gonna turn this motherfucker.
You wish death upon me. I don't know how many times.
Is it off?
Women asking me for dollar bills. I thought about the days I used to chase her through the dark fields. Wish I was lightning, not erupt. I make these suckers feel the real. I'm really fired up. I'm down for the cause, the law. They choke sack and got caught with the most burnt their route. Like you might never wanna believe this, but I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. But the devil keeps talking to me. Trina keeps walking with me. Does she want her life in an instant? Because an instant is all it takes. I'm living real, my nigga, that was my heartbreak. Pushing good, cleaning for some action. Ready for some satisfaction. To the maximum. I mean, bitches taking off their clothes for the first time in their life. Bitch addicted to me all night. I'm a vampire. Can I bite your neck? Can I take your check? Can I be your pimp? Is this all you get? Make some more. Make me a happy young hustler. Open up your vagina, go find some customers. In spite of that, you wanna believe this, when I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. In spite of this, you wanna believe this, I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. December 25th. Christmas, no gifts under my tree, but I got myself some hitters. Shots after shots, that's a knock up on my door. Finna make me get my throne to somebody I ain't seen before. Is it a thug? A nigga that's ready to kill me with them bullet slugs. I'm in love from this master. Is it a girl? I remember her giving me money but never returning the drugs. I'm in love from the master. Can't stand it, can't stand it. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me. We put this shit always. It's always gonna be me. Me. Be me. 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 Just me.
Just
always gonna be me. 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 Just me. Always gonna be me.
Told me not to do it, but I did it. I'ma do it, I'ma keep on doing me. I know you wanna be me, don't you wanna be me? But you never will be me. I'm just a low down nigga from these motherfucking streets. Bitch, I don't like to drive, I sit in the back seat. Prepare for homicide to survive, cause these niggas want a drug war. These niggas take me out the game, cause I know about that flame, and I know about that bang. Niggas must be high and super geeking on that shit. I just get your shit split. This is it, nigga, this is it. I was lit, I was coming out the cut with that what? With that AK, feeling like a child, cause you know I'm about to play. I don't play no games, do no talking. All I do is bluff, and keep on walking. Ease off the scene, get away clean, it's my motto. Threaten me with tough talk, better off playing lotto. Pull up on the set and everybody know me. Some fake a smile, but they not really homies. Pussies on my dick, got your bitch on my dick, and the police on my dick. They tryna catch me for some shit. I ain't going out like that. I'ma be right back. 20 minutes later, triggers bustin', nigga fight back. Nigga better fight back. If you don't fight back, really gon' like that. Yeah, you know I like that. I don't really care if you know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater. Really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater.
I'ma hit him in the sweater. I'ma hit him in his sweater. In his sweater. I can't stand him. Yes, sir. Y'all hit that like and the subscribe. You know we're gonna be up. We lit. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I got a court date tomorrow. I shouldn't even be going to. Hey, man, we got a lot of mental illness out here in America. I just want to talk about that. We got a lot of brainwashing going on out here, too, man. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about an incomplete home. And I want to talk about the importance of a father in the house with the child. I want to talk about that. You know, I talk about boxing. I talk about a lot of that shit. You got a lot of black boxers that have their fathers in charge of their accounts or their business or their vocal, their mouthpiece. They talk for them. A lot of people talk down on them guys, man, you know. And it's always a debate on, do you have a father? Did you have a father, and was he active in your life like these guys are? That's an issue to me. Because if you don't, I'm sorry, man, but you take on a lot of feminine qualities. Not trying to joke, but that's real because you grow up raised by your mother. And you look for your father figure through either your family members, the streets, or the internet nowadays. So if you look up to a rapper, whatever he is, it's just an image. And you portray that. We portrayed that shit. We came up when the gangster rappers, you know what I'm saying, looked like this here. And we thought that was some gangster shit. But now you look at this shit and they be like, yo, these niggas look crazy wearing that shit. To you. So who raised these guys? Did they have a father? Was their father in the household ever? The way the court system sets up is set up against the father. I know because I'm going through it right now. I had a fling with a woman after I got a divorce, and it turned out she was pregnant, and I found out it was mine. I'm not a deadbeat father whatsoever, so I chose to stick with it and try to deal with it and work with her. But when you dealing with somebody that has zero understanding, there's nothing you can do. At the time, I tried to compromise, not trying to go by the art of war, which says crush your enemies completely. Anyone that is against you is your enemy, especially when it affects your peace. As a man, that's all we really need, peace over love. So I deal with this woman that tore up my car, and she disappears with my baby. Now, if you take a child from a woman and you disappear for 6 months, that's called kidnapping. Now, this child that I'm talking about came from out of me. A man possesses the key of life. Without sperm, there will be no life out here. You have sperm banks, but you do not have egg banks for men that don't want to have sex with women. because they figured out a way to take the sperm and not have a human egg, but a artificial egg, and can still create life, clones, the future, soulless beings, the Bible, Revelations. I tell you what, Genesis, God said, what? It is not good for man to be alone. Therefore, what did he do? He made woman. No, he made the beast of the earth. What is the beast of the earth? The dogs, man's best friend. The snake, which was in human form. The bears, the lions, the tigers, the birds. And he seen that it was not suffice. So he put us to sleep, took our rib, and made one man, and gave us dominion over the land. And we named her Eve, and she was to be our helpmeet, to help us, to be fruitful and to multiply. Father's Day is nothing. Mother's Day is the best. Never will you see a movie where a king is treated as such a man is in the black community. When people call themselves kings and you call people king, what did they do to earn their throne? How did they get their crown? You can't crown yourself a king or a queen when you don't earn it. Someone called me, hey, king. I said, I wish I was king, but I'm still a knight. I'm working my way up. I know my place. I know where I am. I have a king state of mind, but that doesn't mean that's my position on the board. Everybody wants to be the king. Everybody wants to be the top guy. Everybody wants to have the best YouTube channel. Everybody wants to be this. Everybody wants to be that when they're not really that and could be, but don't have the motivation in the mind. Two-parent households is key because you have feminine energy and then you have the masculine energy, equal energy in your house. If there's an unequal energy and the father is just a weekend father, more loyalty will fall with the mother. And if the father has the child more than the mother, more loyalty will fall with the father. The child is not supposed to be separated from the parents whatsoever. So when you choose to have children with these said people, you have to understand their mind state and do they agree with what you agree with. If not, you will have a fucked up situation like mine. Now you dealing with hood rats, of course, that's my fault. But the child is not to blame. So what did I do? For all the black fathers that want children in their lives and don't want to be a weekend father. You're going to have to be a weekend father at first. But first you have to legitimize yourself in the court system or wherever you are. Once you do that, you will be given either a paternity test or they will skip through it and just put you on child support. Once you pay your child support, you will have a court order for you to see your child. And if the mother is not agreeing to the court order, you can file contempt. And once you file contempt, then you go back to court, and that's when the judge gives her a chance because that's the way the system works. And then you file contempt again because why she will violate. So you will have to be a weekend father for a while. But once she keeps violating, you file another contempt. And you keep record by taking videos of you calling. And if she has you blocked, you have a video of you calling her. You have video of any interaction when you are around her. Especially if she's the type that don't care about being recorded. She's going to see the camera and say, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the judge. Fuck all that shit. Bitch ass nigga. And she probably will take a swing at you. Get all that on camera. Record without her knowing. All that shit. You have to do that for your protection because you will not be believed in court. If you have money, please hire a family attorney. Because if you have an unscrupulous woman, she will violate the contempt order. And once the judge tells her, if you violate again, I'll send you to jail and give him full custody, she will try to be on her P's and Q's. I said she will try to be on her P's and Q's. But you steadfast, go along with the court order, and once she violates again, you got her. You file the contempt because you have the evidence of recording, right? You stay recording. You become a photo man, a videographer. You have an extra cell phone or something. You just keep recording every time you're around her. All conversations. So once that happens and you go back to court, make sure you don't let her trick you into any type of physical violence. And she will try to call the police on you and lie and say that you hit her. So stay away from her. That was my mistake, going around her just because of the love of my child. She knew if she could trick me and say, hey, your child's sick, come over here after work, I will come. Because I love hanging with my baby. So don't fall for the traps, especially if she's sexy. And she will trick you with the sex and try to make it feel like she loves you. And try to change her mind because the judge will very much scare her when she hears those words in court about incarceration. Never delete your videos, never leave the phone around her. In fact, meet at the police station to get the swap with your child. No joke, meet at the police station to swap out when you do the custody. The judge will tell you if you don't have a car seat, that's okay, you can use hers until you get one. There should be no discrepancies. And if she keeps violating and you file the contempt order and everything goes as planned, especially if you have a lawyer, you will get full custody of your child. Now, it's a long journey. It might take a whole year and a half or maybe 2 years, but it will work. And this is the recipe. A man is weak when he loses his temper. I have to learn that the hard way. Someone asked me, man, am I weak if I lose my temper? Someone splashed me while I'm sleeping with some water. I said, yeah. You got to figure out a way to get them back without retaliation. Think like a chess player. I told y'all, a lot of people think they kings on the chessboard when really they're pawns. Well, the pawn can work himself way up and make himself whatever he wants to be. But kings have to be crowned. Queens have to be chosen. A queen can never choose a king. Everything is backwards. You look at any movie in the world where a king is, you'll never see a queen treat a king like the way a queen in the black community treats the black king. You will never see in any galaxy wherever you go to, the third dimension, it don't matter. You will never ever see a king treated less than what he is, except for in our community. Because why? Brainwashing. That's the part of the show I wanted to talk about. They don't even know they brainwashed. We didn't know we were brainwashed until we started listening to the older elders. When they told us about Willie Lynch. What the fuck is Willie Lynch? That's a letter from a slave owner that was in West Indies that had slaves in IT in Dominican Republic. He tortured his slaves and got them in check until the French Revolutionary War. Well, not the French Revolutionary. I'm talking about the War of Toussaint Louverture, when he freed the Haitians from slavery. Henceforward, why Haiti is the way it is today. You want your freedom? Okay, cool. I wash my hands of Haiti. And now you see it's a third world country. So when you think about all of that, you think about the brainwashing, how Willie Lynch came over to America when they first started getting the slaves and bringing them to America. Think about it. Niggas couldn't speak no English. We all had African languages, different cultures, stolen from different parts of the motherland. Brought on the ship. Some jumped over rather than die than make it to America. Some of these motherfucking ships were taken over now. Y'all got these movies, Pirates of the Caribbean, Well, you got dead people on the ship, but you forgot about the slave revolts that y'all don't report, where the niggas actually did take over the slave ship, like Amistad. It was way more than that. Give us free. A lot of African Shaka Zulu niggas went over there and took over them slave ships, and they don't report those. Just like a lot of slave revolts on the plantations in America, they don't report. And that's why Willie Lynch came over here. And he sold a goddamn demonic recipe for all the slave owners to follow, which was to separate the dark skin against the light skin, the nappy head nigga against the good haired nigga, because the good haired nigga usually was a mixed breed. The two bars, the ones they brought over to Africa when they couldn't catch the goddamn niggas. Because you know they stopped the transatlantic slavery and made it illegal to travel and buy slaves, so they had to go sneak over there. But they couldn't catch them. So they had to breed and crossbreed niggas, real red, light-skinned niggas going over there chasing niggas down and catching them and putting them on the slave ships. You had to brainwash these niggas. White is right and black step back. So when you get these niggas over here speaking African, you had the dumbest of the dumbest rednecks teaching us and learning us how to talk English. Therefore, we got the different dialects from different states. Niggas from Louisiana talk different, niggas from Memphis talk different, niggas from, you know, that's how it go. It depends on whatever redneck taught us how to speak English. So once we start learning English, man, we trying to get away. We don't know where the fuck we at. Some people didn't just escape up north. They escaped to Florida, where the Indians, the Seminoles were, and took us in. And they don't like to talk about that. I mean, everybody didn't escape up north. So we got these guys out here. It was 4 type of niggas that left the plantation or stayed on the plantation. You had the nigga that loved the master, probably was grandmama or granddaddy, cold Sambo, ancient mamas. Then you had the niggas that stayed because they were scared of what was going on out there in that world. They knew these motherfucking white folks is vicious. They done formed the KKK. They say they formed that to protect the women. Cause you know why? Because they were scared we was going to do what they were doing to us. Where the slave catchers go? They ain't had no jobs. They had to get jobs at the prison systems and the police forces. So here we go. We got them niggas. Then you got the niggas that said, fuck master. I'm going out on my own. We gonna start us a Black Wall Street. Or we gonna start hustling. We gonna sell some moonshine. We gonna do something and get our own money. And then you had the fourth nigga, the fuck nigga, the nigga that followed everybody, the followers, the sheep, the smiling in your face all the time want to take your place ass niggas, backstabbers. They follow the leader out there in the world. It's cold, and then these niggas off-breed into different type of fuck niggas. There's so many different type of bitch-ass niggas out here, it's hard to decipher. The snake. So here we got 2024, the same type of niggas, just different breeds. But what about the bitches? Them bitches breeded too and followed too. Some of the women didn't have no choice but to follow them niggas, especially the bitch niggas. Those were the abusers, the ones that, you know, Color Purple made seem like all men, black men were. Harpo, Mister, you told Harpo to beat me. That shit was funny to a lot of black people when the movie came out, but it was real. Man, don't you know if you ever hear a black woman say, I want a light-skinned baby with some good hair and some pretty eyes, that's why she has sex with a white man. You gotta know why. You can't really blame her. Y'all don't even know how black people did our own kind back in the 20s. When we was trying to get ourselves together, we got a little pizzazz and some jazz about ourselves. We got black colleges now. Now they got the paper bag test. You can't get into this sorority unless you pass the paper bag test. You too dark, nigga. You ain't light-skinned enough. The boule, the bourgeois. The ones, and especially the ones that can pass for white. Jesus. Yes, sir. Stay out the sun, mama. Always wearing makeup, mama. God bless the dead. My mama Georgia was star bright, damn near white, almost lighter than Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. In fact, lighter than her. You know why? You know what the business is. But we still have the women out here that want the babies with the green eyes and the light hair. Scared of the nigger hair. Look at the niggas. We love the bitches with the lace fronts blowing in the wind. It's beautiful the way they style it and got their big booties wearing the tight clothes. That's a European style. Our hair don't blow in the wind like that. You ain't coming out the house unless you cover up your head if it ain't done. Why? If the government right now made it illegal to wear a disguise, that would include a wig. Remember the movie Set It Off? What them bitches used to rob banks with? Sunglasses and a different fucking wig. In New York, it's an article where the guys in New York made it illegal to, wear masks on the bus. What's up, Mexican G? Say growing up you would pick on the dark-skinned cousin. That's just the way we was brainwashed. But now in New York, they got it to where you wear the goddamn mask. It's illegal. And you know how cold it gets in New York. Like, that's crazy. So what if the government said, you know what? We're finna do a war on crime, just like they did a war on drugs in the 80s, remember? And they the one put the drugs in the fucking community. Ain't that a bitch? Okay, let's forget about slavery. Fuck that. We know we ain't gonna get no reparations for that. What about the 80s? What about the crack babies? What about the drug war that Ronald Reagan started? Just say no to drugs, but y'all put it there. Y'all made niggas like Rick Ross millionaires. Y'all made niggas that was eating bread and mashing that shit up and squeezing it, making it look like marshmallows for dinner. And sometimes you get the bread and you got a little butter. You put the butter on the toast and throw it in the oven. You can eat you some butter toast for dinner and some Kool-Aid. If your mama don't be marking that bitch to see how much in there, you take you a little sip at a time. Y'all niggas ain't never lived like that on the floor. You had to sleep 1 foot this way. I sleep this way. I'm sleep. This nigga stinking ass foot. There ain't nobody finna sleep face to face. You had to alternate in the beds back in the days, nigga. Y'all ain't live like that, so I'm just trying to figure out. It's 2024, man. And we so brainwashed to think that the way America is guiding us, to think that's okay. Man, don't you know they setting us up for a grand indictment? You see the Twitter pages, man, when they got the homicides and the Facebook live shootings. Anytime you see something on live, man, your child can just grab a phone and watch a homicide or a porno on accident. But they had this shit, man. The niggas are reckless. I just played a clip of the little young 16-year-old boy telling his mama, "Watch out! I'm about to slide. I'm about to slide." He telling his mama he about to slide, man. That's what I do. You know what I do. These niggas got video game state of minds. They don't even care about killing no more. I'm talking about when we was getting money, homie, we was trying to keep all the bullshit down. Shh. Because we ain't want the motherfucking goddamn police to be hot on the block. But it's different now. They don't give a fuck about no money. What the fuck is that? And who raising them? It ain't, man, listen, I seen a video of this little kid tearing up the house because his mama took his goddamn computer. His fucking iPad or something. I forgot what it was, but he couldn't have no father in the house. That lady was scared of that boy. He was like 13. She was scared of that little nigga, man. Don't you know I would beat the shit out of my son if he ever tore my motherfucking refrigerator? He pulled the ceiling fan off the wall and some more shit. That come from years of saying I don't need no nigga for shit. Brainwashed. You know why they say that, bro? It came from Willie Lynch. He taught torture techniques to these slave owners, man. He said, man, take the toughest nigga on your plantation, the baddest nigga. I want the Tank Davis, the Deontay Wilder nigga on your plantation. right in front of his wife and his kids and everybody on the plantation. I want you to do just like the Levi jean commercial. You see the back of their jeans got the motherfucking horse on both sides of the pair of jeans. I want you to just imagine a slave in them inside them jeans, tied up to two horses. And then when they hit them motherfucking horses, they run off and tear the man's body up in front of his wife and children and all everybody on the goddamn plantation. The baddest mother lover on the plantation kick everybody ass with one hand and laugh while they do it. Get back, Jack. Yeah, that nigga dead, body, guts, piss, shit everywhere. Buck broke. In the Caribbeans, man, you wonder why the Caribbean niggas are so fucked up, especially the Cubans and the Dominicans. Oh man, the Puerto Ricans. You wonder why they got an island off Puerto Rico where ain't nothing but dark-skinned Puerto Ricans, right? Man, don't you know how they used to buck break the motherfuckers in Jamaica, especially Jamaica? Oh, they used to tie niggas down butt naked to a tree stump, man, in front of their wife and their children and everybody on the plantation and rape them, bro. The R word, I'm sorry. It's for educational purposes only. These are true. These are things that you can search and research. All because to show that he's helpless. You can't do nothing. I'm the boss. When you need something, you come to me. You can't depend on him. Look at the average killer nowadays. These niggas will shoot 3 or 4 niggas tonight and get caught, and police will bust down their door. What they gonna do? Put their hands up and surrender in front of their wife and their children. Buck broke. When their wife and their children see this, they know that goddamn, if the police can make you do that, then goddamn, if I call the police on you, you gonna straighten up, ain't you? Yeah, I'm gonna call the police on you. Bitch, you better not call the fucking police on me. What you do? You get fear in your heart. You know you got a criminal record. You don't want to go to jail. He bitch call the police on you. Next thing you know, you get shot by him. And now she feeling bad, screaming, no, yeah. For the life we live as thugs. Everybody fucking with us, but ain't no, hey, listen, nigga, that's the way it go. So when you got the guys in the house that's representing this gangster life, my nigga, everything is backwards. Nigga, we grew up loving this shit, nigga. You couldn't tell me nothing about Eazy-E, NWA, Ghetto Boys, UGK, none of that shit, nigga. Too Short, nigga, you name them. I just told Najee on Cigar Talk, man. I say, hey, man, it pays to be the bad guy nowadays because the world is negative. You see how they put it? Look at social media, man. Nigga, you can't leave your phone at home and go to work. Especially if you got a bitch at home that's nosy. She gonna try to figure every combination in your code in your phone out. And you gonna be worried sick. Trying to make an excuse to tell your boss till you can leave to go home and get your phone, nigga. We are programmed. We are brainwashed. So like I said, nigga, a killing ain't nothing no more. But they finna put y'all niggas in check, man. They practiced with the pandemic and the lockdown, remember? Niggas from the penitentiary already programmed and used to lockdown. So when I got out, I was like, oh, that shit ain't nothing. I don't know what y'all tripping about. Y'all was going crazy. And they seen that shit. They wanted to see who's who gonna abide. And where we gonna have to send these tanks in this martial law when we call martial law. Yeah, it's getting regular. They got reports of people taking over apartment complexes. You heard Trump say, man, y'all letting them people in America just so you can get them to vote. It's all kind of conspiracy theories. But boy, it's going to be a fucking uprising if Kamala wins. And they already talking about it. Them white boys don't want that shit to happen. They already stormed the Capitol when the shit happened. You remember that shit. It's coming. That's why I wrote the movie Super Nigga. But nobody want to listen. I'm going to go back and listen to that playlist after the shit happened. It's on PARTTWICE page. Super Nigga. They stopped me at chapter 22, I think. It was too much. I had to stop because I knew I done had pages taken. Man, the Civil War coming. This shit's sickening. Just like Mexican G said. And they separating us on purpose. We so separate, man. Hey, listen, what if it do pop off? The GDs, the Vice Lords, the Bloods, the Crips, all you niggas gonna have to stick together. Y'all niggas gonna have to join forces like Voltron, nigga. Just like in the penitentiary whenever a riot happened. These folks already seen the National Geographics They seen what they predicted in 2040. They say the white man is going to be the minority in America. They already the minority in the world, Craig. You didn't know that? And they don't want that to happen. That's why they're going against the abortions. They trying to change all the laws of Obama with the gay marriage. They're trying to do everything in their power to sustain their race. You know? And you know what y'all supposed to do when you got somebody talking crazy like that in the chat. Y'all want me to blow his fucking brains out? What y'all gonna do it? I ain't got no reason not to put no motherfucking blood on my hand right now for Jay Brown. Talking about he had some Jamaican food last night, sat on the toilet just now, curry splatting out his buttocks. You inviting people to your asshole, man? Hey, man, get your dog ass up out of here, man. Like I was saying, man, it's a lot of that mental illness out here. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about the slave owners that said, fuck the women slave. I just want to buy all the male slaves. It was a lot of them that y'all don't like to make movies about those type of things. Yeah, they bought a whole bunch of male slaves. Why? Because they were bestiality. They were homosexual. And they had a house full of niggas and they was just raping them. All word for educational purposes only. And turned them out. Torturing them. Breeding all type of different type of mental illnesses out there. Y'all don't like them stories? It's too vulgar. It's late night, man. It's 12:17. The children and the kiddies supposed to be sleepy. Ain't they sleepy? Niggas want to call the line, man. They can call the line, but I'm just saying, though, a lack of black fathers out there, man, is a real epidemic. And the fathers that we do have in the household, are they fathers? Are they the type of fathers that, you know what I'm saying, are masculine? Can you depend on them to change a tire on the side of the road when your girl break down? Or do they gotta watch a YouTube video to figure it out? You gonna let your girl at the store talk shit to somebody while you just stand there, or you gonna tell your girl to shut the fuck up and let you handle it? Or is your girl gonna already know not to be yelling at nobody at no fucking public? Putting yourself in danger, knowing that you are the protector and you're making it hard for me to protect you. You're gonna already have your girl knowing that when we driving in traffic, you know it's crazy mother lovers out here. We got the children in the car. I'm in the car. You can't be blowing your fucking horn at nobody, even if they fucking up, unless they about to hit you. If they ain't doing what you saying, just go around them. Because you making my job hard for me. Especially all you convicted felons ain't supposed to have your firearm, but no goddamn well you got to have your firearm. You think you slick, you putting it in your girl purse, so when you get pulled over, it's in her purse. But man, especially if you're a federal ex-con, you ain't supposed to be around that no way, it don't matter. They gonna get you, especially in Florida, boy. Hard to be a Florida boy. Stand your ground law ain't made for us. They made that for the vacationers and the retirees. Niggas don't have registered guns. Even if you defend yourself, you're gonna get 10, 20 to life. America wasn't set up for niggas. They took it over from the natives for them. The laws were made for them. We're gonna make a movie called Black Code, but when they freed the slaves, they needed somebody to work on the fucking plantations, nigga. So they made it law and legislation to have a black code. It was illegal to be unemployed. And what's gonna happen when they bring all these AI robots over here to take these fucking jobs away from us that they already got in the Oriental countries? They just trying to fine tune them. Hell, they got them at the factory over here in Budweiser in Georgia, in Atlanta. They got them going into the racks, picking the pallets up, taking them destination to destination, nigga. I ain't complaining about no pay raise. I ain't got to get no sleep. I ain't taking no bathroom breaks. I ain't going taking no smoke breaks. Ain't complaining about hours, non-stop work, what they want. They say they're going to take over the factory jobs first. They got them in the hotels, giving out hotel rooms. They got them in the police cars over. They got police cars with robots giving you tickets. They already got the lights where I got a ticket in the mail a long time, not too long ago, in the mail. It had a picture of my tag and everything, talking about I'm speeding. So what if they put them on every light out here? You're going to have some disciplined people out here because it's going to be a lot of war, a lot of bucking going on. Niggas ain't going to follow no order. Go watch the movie Demolition Man. That's the future. You can't even offend nobody. You can't call Lizzo fat. You can't do none of that shit. A nigga can't tell a bitch shut the fuck up no more. They'll cancel you if you have a big YouTube page or any type of following if you're a celebrity. You know? So everything is backwards. Why is Mother's Day more important than Father's Day? I never seen a king get mistreated like we've been treated on any platform, in any world, or any country, or any movie, in fact. In fact, the king is celebrated more than anybody in the world, except our community. You niggas labeling yourself kings and you girls labeling yourself queens, but you ain't been crowned and you ain't been chosen. We brainwashed and we see the European state of mind, man. We don't even know we brainwashed, nigga. The foods we eat, that ain't even from our native foods. You know, so it's a lot going on. And if the house is unequal, then what do? You have a feminized household with no father in there. You have a quick-tempered son because mommy don't take no shit. And she's right even when she's wrong. I heard my mama say that. But I know you did something yesterday. I couldn't. I'm always at work. Yeah, I know, mama, but damn, I ain't do nothing today. Fear. When you get older and you get in your relationships, you got a woman that talks shit and roll her neck and roll her eyes, you put up with it. I guarantee you, if you came up in a household with equal energy, you wouldn't put up with it. You wouldn't even date a woman like that. You'll stay far away from a woman like that because that doesn't remind you of your mother. A lot of guys in this relationship world choose women based off what they were raised around. Same with the women. They see their mother react to men and they fare well in whatever they do, however they do. I believe a woman should find her mate by the time she reaches college. I believe it's okay to let your daughter have a boyfriend in high school. Vice versa. I don't think it's good to make your child sneaky. Telling your son, don't you be bringing home no baby. You gonna fuck one of these bitches and your dick gonna fall off. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think you should tell your daughter, you're gonna beat her ass if she get pregnant. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think you should tell her she can't have no boyfriend. I don't think that's healthy because she's going to have a boyfriend, but she's going to be sneaky. I don't think you should not tell your daughter. I think you should tell your daughter if you want to have a boyfriend, make sure he's smart. You train your kids to whatever you want them to be. Hey man, I was watching this video with this I think he had to be no more than 7 years old, 8 years old. He was in China or whatever it was. He was cooking for his little sister. She was in diapers. No grown-ups nowhere. Fired up the goddamn blaze on the pot, the wok pot, threw that oil in that bitch, cracked that egg, you know what I'm saying? Put that rice in there, fried that fucking rice up, fixed the goddamn big old pot of that shit. Made a goddamn plate for his sister. Then made his own plate and they went to eat with chopsticks. Now let a 7-year-old, 8-year-old child, even a 10-year-old child cook something in your house while you at work. I'm pretty sure you're going to do one or two things, either plan for a funeral or looking for somewhere else to stay, cussing out your son for burning down the house. Guaranteed. Y'all make fun of that shit, man. That shit is real. How can you survive? They dumbing us down. They don't even teach cursive writing in school anymore. That's not a big deal, right? Everything's going to be touched. Boop. Yet and still, the Constitution was written in cursive. You are free of slavery except, the word except, you do your research. Except what? The black codes. It's illegal to be unemployed. What a hell of a law to pass. Because, you know, niggas just wanted to chill once they were freed of slavery. That's why everybody to this day still say them slave words. Man, what you got going on? Shit, just chilling. I seen a newspaper article back in the early 1900s. It was a picture of a nigga with some big bubble lips sitting back chilling. And the shit said just chilling while the white man was back there working on the fields, mad as hell. That's how they thought about us. Nigga, why wouldn't I want to just chill, nigga? You pussy niggas stayed on the plantation because you knew it wasn't safe out here, but man, I ain't finna be no slave to nobody no more. And they hated that shit. So they made a black code. Every state got one. Go look up your black code, you Google head mother lover. Georgia got a black code. Florida got a black code. You got different law, but the main law was you couldn't be unemployed. You had to be able to prove that you had employment. And if they found you with a weapon, you're going to jail. I don't care if it was a slingshot or a knife or a brick. They might plant a weapon on you just to get some motherfucking people on the plantation. And who was the fucking police and the COs and the guards? The niggas that was catching you niggas that was running and trying to make it with Harriet Tubman. Or trying to run down there to Florida with the Seminoles. Yeah, they was, yeah. Them the COs and the police officers and the judges, they needed jobs. They got great jobs, nepotism. To this day. Who run the financial systems? Who run the bankings? Who runs social media? The people that killed Jesus. They don't like to talk about that, but that's the truth. Why they used to beat the slaves with 29 lashes back in the P-farm jailhouses? What's the representation of 29? Nobody knows. You couldn't go over the number 30 over there. The number of lashes you can give someone was 29. It was considered sacrilegious if you go over the number 29. And that's the amount of whips they gave Jesus. 29 lashes. No more than 30. That'll be against their religion. And they used to whoop the prisoners like that. Biblical. Wicked. All documented. Jacksonville, Florida, real wicked. Y'all remember the movie Glory? The 54 Regiment. Them boys resided down there. Jacksonville is terrible black and white relations. Terrible. NAACP issued a travel advisory for any black man traveling to Florida. Why did they do that? I told my girl that before we went there, and what happened? I want to go to this restaurant. Okay, goddamn it, why we can't go to Smoothie King? I want to try it, look nice. Okay. As soon as I go to get a table, I said, I want to get a table. And I told her before she went in there, I say, listen, these different type of white folks in Florida now. You just a little Georgia girl. Nah, I ain't, okay. Be careful. Watch yourself. I said, matter of fact, I'm finna go get a table so we can have a look at the whole, scenery. I leave her, and no more than 2 minutes later, she comes to the table. You got my wallet? I say, I got your who? My money gone. My credit card gone. My gun still in my, she still had a gun in her purse. They couldn't get the gun because there had been too much weight. But they took her wallet when I left her side. Never leave your girl's side when you're in a strange place. And I always advise men to stand behind their woman. That way you can see the attack, and if attack comes from behind, you can blunt it. Well, it would have never happened if I would have been behind my woman. And her purse was open. That was a fate. But I'm just telling you, man, as soon as she said that, her credit card thing went off with an alert, letting her know that somebody was at a store trying to buy electronics. So she had to call the police and make a report. And he says, when we talked to him, he was like, somebody else just got the same thing happen to him in this area. So they was hitting pockets. But I tried to tell him. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to get worse before it get better. It's the great setup, the grand indictment. Remember the war on drugs, just say no? They had tanks in the motherfucking neighborhood, nigga. Lockdown, pandemic. Practice with the pandemic this time, see how who gonna book. And when we call martial law, we gonna call a war on crime this time, goddammit. Because you niggas are going crazy out here reckless. You heard the little 16-year-old boy, I'm finna go slide, watch out, mama. You know what I do. Get that camera out my face. These girls can't control these little boys, man. Where the daddy at? You can call my dad, you can call my uncle. Ooh, what kind of nigga is that then? If you can call him and he still ain't gonna regulate and fall in line. Shit. Okay, I guess it's different now. We used to be able to have OG calls and a nigga come through the way and be like, hey, what you did, what? And you looking down at your shoes because you know this nigga was for real. And now niggas don't respect killers. Killers don't respect killers. It used to be, man, you knew this nigga was about that. You about that too, but you knew. So you kept peace. Unless you had to defend yourself. But niggas know who's who. But now niggas know who, and even though they know niggas are greater than them, they still want to prove themselves and sneak kill and spin the block and try to catch you slipping. So they can say they got you. Take your crown. You niggas been in the penitentiary 25 years. You want to come home and still be the boss. Them little young niggas don't respect none of that shit you did. They don't give a fuck about them turkeys and them boot bags you gave away, nigga. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit you did back in the days, son. They gonna pop your ass, nigga. Easy. I went to Jacksonville to visit my mama, man, because she's sick. Man, them little young niggas off 28 from Mon Creek riding a little bike. They had to be like 9, 10 years old. Got the stick, got the dick hanging out his motherfucking pants. Easy, nigga. I'm talking about he passed that bitch over the fence to the other little young nigga. Police parked right across the street. Man, I don't give a fuck. They not playing with them little young boys out there. Extended clip, riding around on bicycle, nigga, 9, 10 years old, nigga. Easy, all over town, man. Hey, nigga, the average 11, 12-year-old, man, they done seen all the positions of how a nigga done fuck, man. We were 12, we were trying to experiment and learn on our own. We ain't have, nigga, we used to have to sneak and watch pornos, nigga. They had the videos and shit. They had to peep under doors and peep through the keyhole when your motherfucking family members in that bitch hunching and shit. Hell yeah, nigga. You was sneaking and peeping through windows and shit trying to see porn, nigga. You was 12 years old back then. We was watching BET Uncut. That was porn like a motherfucker. T-shirt and no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. Yeah, all that shit. Tip drill. Nigga, that shit was, nigga, they'll never put that shit back on, man. They lied to me they was coming back with BET Uncut. That's why I stopped fucking with BET. You niggas ain't shit. Y'all done sold that shit to them white boys, nigga. That shit ain't BET no more. Dumbass shit. But yeah, man, we need more black fathers. I gave y'all the recipe on how to get your children in your life. You got to legitimize yourself in the court system, G. You got to. You got to put yourself on child support. And she gonna violate. If you got a toxic woman, she gonna violate. You got to keep record. You got a video camera. You cell phone, whatever it is, record her every time she come around, record the phone call, goddamn it, text messages. Don't say nothing stupid in the text messages. Act like you a nerd, nigga, and you gonna get your child. It's gonna take about a year, maybe 2 years. But if you get a family lawyer, you gonna speed the process up. Well, I'm telling you how to do it without one. What I'm going through hell though. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I could hire a family attorney, nigga. It'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with whatever we can deal with, and we get the game out how we can get the game out. You know, the game's to be sold, not told. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe. That's your price. That's the payment. You niggas ain't gonna appreciate the game until it comes up in your situation. You're like, damn, what's that video? He told me what to do. Yeah, nigga, come back and listen to it again and hit the like button then. You pussy ass nigga. A motherfucker, I hate niggas like that though, because they'll be like, say a fat motherfucker, right? You would tell them, man, you fat ass nigga, you need to start doing some jumping jacks, nigga, but your titties gonna be flapping.
Oh, nigga, you a hater. Nah, nigga, you need to work out for your ass start drop over and die, nigga. You need to drink some water. You stay drinking motherfucking Powerades and shit, nigga. Oh, you a hater. Then as soon as you go to the doctor, your doctor like, you can't be drinking those Powerades. That's only for athletes. Your blood pressure and you're overweight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to exercise. Then you go back and you see this nigga a couple days later. He got a headband on and eating salads and shit. Talking about he going to the gym. I'm like, damn, nigga, what's wrong with you doing? Oh, man, you know, doctor said I need to start exercising. Oh, ugly ass nigga, I just told you that a week ago. But you want to listen to him and not me because I was making fun of you. Ain't that a bitch? That's how black people do. We got to make fun of you. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas take shit too serious. That's how to make fun of shit. Niggas shit came about. When you had some real killers back in the day, there wasn't no cameras back then. You had to joke just to tell a nigga some real shit. Make a nigga laugh just to, you know what I'm saying, tell a nigga some real shit back in them days. Nigga ain't had no computer to talk shit to you. You had to say that weak shit to a nigga face back then, man. It was more fear back in the days. That's the problem. It ain't no fear no more. You know? It ain't no more fear. You got to say it to my face for me to know you beefing. Now you can be in Chicago and I can be in Florida and you can talk shit about me and invite me to your penis and all kind of weak ass shit. You behind the fucking camera, on the fucking keyboard. You know? That's not gangster. That's not, you know what I'm saying, no type of way. And I would never give my address out. And when I hear guys ask for those things, man, it's laughable. It's like, why would I send you my address so you can plot and come kill me? And that wouldn't be smart if I sent the address and you actually came. With all the cameras that I got on these houses, on this, it's stupid. It'd be self-defense, and then I have to turn the camera, the footage over to the police, and once they see it and review it, and I get my footage back, I'm gonna drop it on Twitter, like all the other youngsters do. Yes, I am. I teach you guys that leave us alone, let us die out. That it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank era. All you niggas like that, don't prank me. You got people dealing with real life situations now. Only people we used to prank was our homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And as far as we doing it like pranking a motherfucker we don't know, we'd do a prank call. As far as running up on a nigga on the street, man, you had them young niggas doing the knockout challenge, but no, nigga wasn't doing all this prank shit they doing now. I'm talking about they doing dangerous pranks. Acting like they destroying people's cars, you walking outside, and just say your son just goddamn died, and you leaving out the house, and you going out there to kill a motherfucker that just killed your son, and you see a motherfucker pranking you, done fucked your car up, look like he done scratched the car up like that prank, the nigga act like he fucked his car up, and that nigga chased that nigga, man. That nigga had a firearm, man. He probably got shot. You don't know what a nigga mind state is at any time, nigga. This nigga's going through real life spiritual warfare out here. Fuck physical war, it's spiritual war. People have problems, mental illness. You know what I'm saying? So when you dealing with these relationships with these girls, man, you got to know. Girls automatically, you know they live in fantasy world because they grow up playing with baby dolls. And they teach them to get the white picket fence in the house and family and all that bullshit. But it's different now. They don't teach the girls that no more. The little girls grow up listening to Sexy Red, but we get offended by motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying? Like Ryan Garcia, if you want to bring boxing up, y'all was mad at him for saying Nigger. Like, that's really hurting the black community by him saying that. And in the meantime, your daughter talking about fuck my baby daddy. Because your baby mama playing it for her, and she loves Sexy Red. They love Sexy Red, homie. Ain't nobody mad and outraged about that shit. They'll talk shit about that bitch, but they ain't out here making videos about her like they did Ryan Garcia. Knowing it's destroying your household. If you live in a house and you allow a bitch to play Sexy Red, you ain't no man. In front of your children, you ain't no man.
And I said it. I meant what I said when I said what I said. I say it again like I said it then. Ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan. It's all about the money game with me, nigga. Hit my like, hit my subscribe, and get me up to 1 million subscribers. I need the world to hear my motherfucking voice too, Craig. If you is a man, don't matter if you black, white, whatever the fuck, especially if you black, because we got the least amount of fathers in our households. So these are the people that I concentrate on. Well, any father can relate. Fuck my baby daddy. Especially if you have a daughter. And you okay with letting her play that in your presence? Ain't nothing you can do about it out of your presence, but in your presence, nigga. You's a bitch. Oh man, you ain't that serious. You ain't that. Shut the fuck up, nigga. That's what's wrong with some of you niggas, man. You can't even whoop these children no more. They got the motherfucking firearms. They'll blow your motherfucking head off, nigga. You don't fear nobody. A woman can't control no boy going through adolescence, dumbass nigga. Why you think of so many young niggas in the penitentiary? It's only so many whoopings you can give your son, nigga. You got children out here going through child abuse, getting tied to stairs, getting beat with extension cords, and still grow up and not listening to their mothers. Hell, my mama gave me a black eye. She was the first person to give me a black eye. That's when I first found out that cartoon shit wasn't fake. You do see stars. Man, I seen my fucking mother beat up goddamn Gwen. I don't even know if she living still, but I know Gwen, man, was a tall, light-skinned, thick woman. Tried my mama one night. Beat her fucking ass in front of me. Made her motherfucking cry and made her iron her fucking clothes for work, nigga. And she on that motherfucker, I'm sorry, Regina. And it's the shit I'm witnessing as a child. I'm scared of her. My mama had 9 brothers and sisters. A tomboy. Knuckles hard as mine. So when she cocked my ass, I know what time it was. Bop! I thought I was grown. You can't do that to a boy going through adolescence, not a woman. So here I go, fast forward into my relationships. Oh, I ain't gonna beat no woman, but guess what? They talk shit to me. I talk back. I don't supposed to put up with that. You're not supposed to even try to inquire and be with a woman that's aggressive. If you were raised in an equal household, you would know that. If you had a father and a mother in the household and it was functional, you would know that you don't have no out of control, loudmouth mother. And if you did, then your father was weak. And he was not the breadwinner in the household, guaranteed. Or if he was the breadwinner, he just was a sucker. Because a man is supposed to always be a man, whether he tries or not. I heard someone talking about, why you yelling? I say, man, I'm just using my man voice. And you feel like my man voice is yelling. I'm mellow. I don't yell. I don't feel like that's even in my DNA. And when I do yell, I know that I feel weak. I tell y'all to go watch my playlist on how to be a man in 30 days. It tells you on one of the days, I did one for every day. And it says that if you are a man, you are responsible for controlling your temper. Women have estrogen, men have testosterone. There's no excuse. A woman can hit you and you bet not hit her back. That is the mind frame. But if a man hits you, you need to defend yourself and strike him back, don't you? I'm not saying that you let a woman hit you, but you should know how to subdue a woman without hurting her, don't you? But a lot of men don't even know how to defend themselves against a man or a woman, don't they? Hey man, I do boxing training for kids under the age of 17 and under for free. But even when I train some of these grown men in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s, I tell them, okay, let me see your fight stance. And when they do, it's not funny, but it's like, yo, they don't even know how to put up their guards. So immediately, I know you have firearm somewhere close by. A lot of niggas don't want to get beat up in front of their bitch, especially in junior high and high school. You are a lame in the city of Chicago if you go to PE and you do not have a firearm to display in your book bag. Who want to debate me? You are lame if you are not a rapper that's talking about killing or fraud or all of that. Especially if you're a female rapper, if you are talking about relationships and getting together and settling down and starting a family, you'll never make it. You have to talk about prostitution and taking a nigga for everything he got. Also, you do and you are required to shake your ass. That's how you get on top. Literally. We had the era where we had the pranksters, the studio gangsters, shout out to Eazy-E. But now you actually have to have multiple bodies to be a solidified rapper. You have to be an actual killer to get solidification and acknowledgement from the world as real. If you are a rapper, black, and over the age of 30, you, sir, are washed up and considered lame in the way and should retire. Dolly Parton performed at the Super Bowl, and I think she's 125. Just joking, but close to it. Just dropped another album and will sell because their people love her till she dies. Like Cher, like Willie Nelson, like God bless the dead Kenny Rogers. Justin Timberlake, you took the wrong avenue with the whole soul and hip hop field because now you can't do any more music, can you? It won't even look right for a creepy old white guy to be looking in there talking to black women, trying to seduce a black woman, does it? Look at Vanilla Ice, a tragedy. Ice Ice Baby. Nope. Hung you out the window. Suge Knight hung you out the fucking window, nigga. And made you sign over the rights to the goddamn song, didn't he? Yes, he did. Now all of a sudden you back to, you know what I'm saying? White power. Just joking, but you know what I mean. They made fun of Vanilla Ice so goddamn bad that he just had to flip flop. You know, y'all made fun of Bill Haney so much, but fail to realize that he is still a black father. Whether he is a piece of shit or not, he influenced his son and made him a multi-millionaire. Something that I wish my son or anybody that I have birthed will become. You have to play the bad guy nowadays. Playing the good guy does not get you money. I'm sorry. If Devin Haney was to play the good guy and play the nice, clean-cut Muslim role, he would definitely not have the attention of your mind like he has now. Do I think he can beat Tank? No. Do I think he can beat Shakur? No. No fucking way. He can give a lot of gold to everybody else, but That doesn't mean he's indestructible. He's still a good boxer. And he has a father behind him at the end of the day. And that's what's most important. To me, it is, because we are the creators of life. Without us, there'll be no life. Shout out to the brat and her girlfriend. Y'all went to a sperm bank, didn't you? Yes, you did. You went to a sperm bank because you didn't want to have conventional sex with a man to have a baby. When you found out you couldn't possess and carry the baby, even though you have children, you said to the brat, well, maybe you can carry the baby. She carried the baby, but it wasn't a black baby y'all were carrying because there wasn't no sperm donors that you can find for a black person, so you chose a white man to incubate the brat with. Then you have the baby. Now you have the rumors of saying you're cheating with another man. So now we're going to find out who gets the baby. But let's rewind that track. Why ain't no niggas at the sperm bank? I thought about donating my sperm one time. I was like, nah, that shit weird. Only weird motherfuckers donate their sperm, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just judging. But I wouldn't want a baby like that if I was a woman. Crazy as that shit sounds, I don't think that's cool. But they have the sperm banks out there. They do not have egg banks for men that don't want to have sex with women. You know why? Because the scientists have figured out how to create life with only the sperm. They create artificial eggs that can incubate the baby and grow it for 9 months. Clones. Bill Clinton said that on the White House lawn back in 1997. He's going to continue to clone the livestock and the vegetables. For science, it's good for science, and we're not going to use these techniques to clone and make children with. Yeah, right. And then he said he's going to, tell the other countries not to do that and use these same techniques to clone children and make designer babies. Come on, man. Who's going to listen to somebody that owes them trillions of dollars, that's been bucking against them since the beginning of time? China and those Oriental countries are way ahead of us as far as technology. AI, they got the robots already in the factories over there, taking over the workforce. It's just a matter of time before they come over here and take over the factory jobs. All the warehouse jobs in trouble. They already got them in Budweiser and Amazon. They got some robots over there. Oh yeah, no bathroom breaks, no complaints, no time off. They coming. And when they come, man, they already, listen, back in my days, you walk around and motherfuckers getting money, you knew it, because nigga had a pocket full of bread. Now all the time you see niggas with cash, it's like on the videos or at the strip club. But I'm talking about walking around, nigga. Money is becoming obsolete. You got some restaurants don't even take cash. So imagine 10 years, 20 years from now, when there's no cash. That shit gonna be like The Walking Dead, especially when the robots take over the warehouses. You can walk past $100,000, nigga, that shit won't matter. It's a souvenir. It'll get cold, you burn that shit. The homeless people gonna already be adapted to the cold. We're gonna be out looking for them for guidance. Everything is backwards. They're gonna clean this shit up with a war on goddamn crime. Because it's gonna be reckless out there. How you gonna eat? You're gonna have to run into the grocery stores and steal your food, like you see the videos of people putting this shit in their baskets and then running out the store and throwing it in their trunks, and the people can't stop them. They gotta just watch them ride out. Oh, it's gonna be like that in your house. Your neighbor gonna know you got some food, gonna bust in your house, nigga. You gonna have to kill him. Or you might have to be the one to bust in somebody's house to eat. What, you gonna starve? You niggas don't know how to kill no chickens. And where you gonna get a chicken from? You in the ghetto, they got you sectioned off in the projects. If you put a drone in the air, you'll see how it's designed to trap you in. So if martial law is called, All they got to do is put a motherfucker at the entrance. Not like a house where you can run out the backyard and escape on your property. Especially if you have a lot of money, you can make property that you can put all kinds of camera systems and escape routes in. Like Diddy, but he couldn't escape. Called him slipping. Slippers count. I just want to know how many black fathers going through some hell out there. Because I know I'm one of them. And I'm not a weekend father. I love my children. And I want to be there for them. But finances are always going to be key. So when you around here messing with somebody and they not on the same page as you mentally, and they haven't proven themselves, protection. I always wear protection. No matter what you think, that's the best part about life, is having peace. If you don't have peace in this world, man, what's the difference of having a lot of money but miserable? Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, I can't show that no more because they'll ban me. But I just wanted to talk about that because I think that us as a people, we fucked. Because they got the Willie Lynch letter and separated the man against the woman. That's the most important part. That's the most important part, bro. But we gonna see. I ain't got too much to say on this shit. I just wanted to, drop this little game for people that's trying to get custody of their child as far as a father, because I know that's a big issue, and I'm dealing with it, so I'm going through it so I can talk about it. I'm still trying to get a family attorney so I can, have a little more help in the court system. Doing this shit by yourself is rough because the court system is set up against the fathers, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You'll be amazed, man. And they don't let you record in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get my, play by play as I go through these shits. But yeah, watch what I say. I got another court date coming up, and I got to handle this little situation here. But man, it's a long journey, bro. You got to legitimize yourself and put yourself on child support. That lets the court, the sooner you do it, the better. That lets the judge know. And you got to have documentation of everything. You got a video game. You got a video world now. You can record everything, bro. That's the key. You got a camera on your phone for a reason. They watching and listening now, but you can record as well. So you need to record everything about it. And if she got you blocked, they're not supposed to do that. That's a violation. They can file contempt about that. If she don't let you see the baby on your set date and you recording that shit and you at the spot, you document that. And so you file contempt with all your evidence. And when you go to court, you present your evidence. They're going to give her another chance, bro. So you got to just deal with that. But then, this is the good part about it. Yeah, they're going to give her another chance, but then they're going to give you 50-50 custody. So now you're going to have even more time, like weeks at a time, like get a whole week with your child. You see what I'm saying? She don't, see, some of these women don't even want to be away from the child for an hour with you, and they feel like you're going to have another woman around the baby. That's some flawed shit, because they're going to have niggas around that baby, you can best believe. They're going to go on with their life and get married and some more shit. And they're going to be stepdaddy to your child now. So if they the type of woman that like to butt them court order, you got her. Other than that, you just going to be satisfied with that 50-50, getting her for a week. And she going to realize that you real and that you ain't playing no games and you ain't on no hood nigga shit. And she going to have to respect them people, or she ain't going to try to go get locked up. But that's what they going to tell her. If you violate again, we're going to lock you up for contempt. When she hear that, she going to be scared. But if she's the type of woman like my baby mama, she going to violate again. And that's when you get full custody. I'm telling you. You got to file these motions. And if you have a lawyer, you don't have to do nothing but sit back and just record the evidence and give it to your lawyer. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't gotta file shit because you paying for the motherfuckers to file for you. And they know the lingo and they know right what to do and right what to say and the right things to say in court. This statute right here, this case on 1997, this happened in this case, so this is what should happen now. Y'all know how it go. That court shit is real funny, homie. So, man, you know, y'all niggas hit that like and that subscribe right quick, though. We just wanted to kick a real quick one, you know. We weren't trying to take up too much of y'all time, man. I know y'all kicking it late night. Probably got to go to work tomorrow. You know the business, but either way it go, that's how you beat them, homie. You got to put the people involved. You got to get the people involved. Because they're going to try to call the police on you and everything. I done had my tires slashed and some more shit. Sometimes you might have to get a PTO on your girl, bro. It's just the way it go, my nigga. Straight up. You're like, oh man, that's flawed, that's flawed. Okay. If you a father and you trying to get your motherfucking daughter or your son back, hey man, I'm telling you, that's what you gotta do. We ain't gonna keep giving you the game for free, so hit the motherfucking like button, man. Straight up. The game is to be sold, not told, right? Well, that's my price, man. Hit that like and the subscribe. You know what time it is, man. But we gonna hit you with this I Can't Stand It, and we up out of here. Peace.
I can't stand it. Can't stand it. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Oh. Women asking me for dollar bills. I thought about the days I used to chase her through the dark fields. Wish I was lightning, not erupt. I make these suckers feel the real, I'm really fired up. I'm down for the cause, the law. They chose the ramsack and got caught with a Mossberg their route. Like you might never wanna believe this, but I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. But the devil keeps talking to me. Trina keeps walking with me. Does she want her life ended in an instant? Because an instant is all it takes. Only for real, my nigga, that was my heartbreak. Pushing good, pleading for some action. Ready for some satisfaction to the maximum. I mean, bitches taking off their clothes for the first time in their life. Legit to me all night. I'm a vampire. Can I bite your neck? Can I take your check? Can I be your pimp? Is this all you get? Make some more. Make me a happy young hustler. Open up your vagina, go find some customers. In spite of that, you wanna believe this, when I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. In spite of this, you wanna believe this, I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. December 25th. Christmas, no gifts under my tree, but I got myself some Hennessy. Shots after shots, that's a knock up on my door. Finna make me get my throne to somebody I ain't seen before. Is it a thug? A nigga that's ready to kill me with them bullets, love. Some in love from this master. Is it a girl? I remember her giving me money but never returning the drugs. Some in love from the master. Can't stand it, can't stand it. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me. We put this shit always. It's always gonna be me. Me. Be me. 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 Just just me, always gon' be me, me, just me, always gon' be me.
Told me not to do it, but I did it. I'ma do it, I'ma keep on doing me. I know you wanna be me, don't you wanna be me? But you never will be me. I'm just a low down nigga from these motherfucking streets. Bitch, I don't like to drive, I sit in the back seat, prepare for homicide to survive. Cause these niggas wanna drug walk. These niggas take me out the game, cause I know about that flame, and I know about that bang. Niggas must be high, super geeking on that shit. About to get your shit split. This is it, nigga, this is it. I was lit, I was coming out the cut with that what? With that AK, feeling like a child. Cause you know I'm about to play. I don't play no games, do no talking. All I do is block, and keep on walking. Ease off the scene, get away clean, it's my motto. Threaten me with tough talk, better off playing lotto. Pull up on the set and everybody know me. Some fake a smile, but they not really homies. Pussies on my dick, got your bitch on my dick, and the police on my dick. They tryna catch me for some shit. I ain't going out like that, I'ma be right back. 20 minutes later, triggers bustin', nigga fight back. Nigga better fight back. If you don't fight back, really gon' like that. Yeah, you know I like that. I don't really care if you know no better. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. Really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. I'ma hit 'em in a. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater. I'ma hit 'em in a sweater.
Hit him in the sweater. I'ma hit him in his sweater. In his sweater. I can't stand it. Can't stand it.
Can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Oh. Women asking me for dollar bills. I thought about the days I used to chase her through the dark fields. Wish I was lightning, not erupt. I make these suckers feel the real, I'm really fired up. I'm down for the cause, the law. They chose the ramsack and got caught with the most burnt their route. Like I might never wanna believe this, but I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. But the devil keeps talking to me. Trina keeps walking with me. Does she want her life ended in an instant? Because an instant is all it takes. I'm the gorilla, my nigga, that was my heartbreak. Prison whip, cleaning for some action, ready for some satisfaction to the maximum. I mean, bitches taking off their clothes for the first time in their life, and pretended to me all night. I'm a vampire. Can I bite your neck? Can I take your check? Can I be your pimp? Is this all you get? Make some more. Make me a happy young hustler. Open up your vagina, go find some customers. In spite of that, you wanna believe this, when I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. In spite of this, you wanna believe this, I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it. Ow. December 25th, Christmas. No gifts under my tree, but I got myself some hitters. Shots after shots, that's a knock up on my door. Finna make me get my throne with somebody I ain't seen before. Is it a thug? A nigga that's ready to kill me with them bullets, love. Some in love from this master. giving me money but never returning the drugs. Love for the master. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. Can't stand it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me. Put this shit always. It's always gonna be me. Me. Be me. 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 Just me.
Just me.
Always gonna be me. 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 Just me. Always gonna be me.
Told me not to do it, but I did it. I'ma do it, I'ma keep on doing me. I know you wanna be me, don't you wanna be me? But you never will be me. I'm just a low down nigga from these motherfucking streets. Bitch, I don't like to drive. I sit in the back seat, prepare for homicide to survive. Cause these niggas want a drug war. These niggas take me out the game. Cause I know about that flame and I know about that bang. Niggas must be high and super geeking on that shit. About to get your shit split. This is it, nigga, this is it. I was lit, I was coming out the cut with that what? With that AK, feeling like a child. Cause you know I'm about to play. I don't play no games, do no talking. All I do is block, and keep on walking. Ease off the scene, get away clean, it's my motto. Threaten me with tough talk, better off playing lotto. Pull up on the set and everybody know me. Some fake a smile, but they not really homies. Pussies on my dick, got your bitch on my dick, and my police on my dick. They tryna catch me for some shit. I ain't going out like that. I'ma be right back. 20 minutes later, triggers bustin', nigga fight back. Nigga better fight back. If you don't fight back, really gon' like that. Yeah, you know I like that. I don't really care if you know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater. Really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a. I don't really care if a nigga don't know no better. I'ma hit him in a sweater. I'ma hit him in a sweater.
Hit him in the sweater. I'ma hit him in his sweater.